Okay. So, hi, good morning to all. Good morning to everybody. So, how are you all? Good morning. So, I think today your results have come, right? So, your one phase of educational system has been completed. Now you are entering into the second phase. So, which is most critical and crucial than your earlier phase, because this is the phase your future fate will be decided. That means whatever the hard work, smart work and hard work that you did till now is different, and the work you are going to do from here onwards is different. Okay, so one guy is saying 91.5, 99, so that's good, that's great, but these marks, whatever you got, your 10th class marks, whether you got 100 percentile or 100 to 100, whatever it may be, which is not at all required in your intermediate. Okay, so intermediate, like plus 1, plus 2, your previous marks or previous knowledge is not at all useful and required for your plus 1 and plus 2 level. It is entirely different. Okay, so now focus, like whether you got less marks or high marks, that is all not at all a criteria. See, I have seen some people who got more than 590 out of 600 in 10th class, but after joining into the intermediate, they did not do properly, and even they went off without getting medical seats. And I have also seen some people that they got very less marks in the 10th class, but they went home by getting medical seats. So your current marks is not at all a criteria. And what is the criteria for your future? It's all depends on your work that it is carried in our campus. Okay, so one fellow is continuously saying good morning, Naruto. So good morning, man or ma'am, I don't know. So yeah, then now let us go into our today's topic. So you can switch off chat box. Now listen to me carefully. Yes. So today we are going with a new topic, that is cell unit of life. Cell unit of life is the next topic that we are going to discuss. So you all know that cell is a structural unit. It is also a functional unit, and it is also a hereditary unit. Hereditary unit. And cell is the basic unit of the whole life. It is the basic unit. Basic unit of life. That is the importance of cell. Because the cell is involved in the formation of structure, and it is involving in carrying various kinds of functions. It also helps in the reproductive process or formation of new cells or new individual. So that is the importance of a cell. And do you know who was the man who discovered the cell for the first time? It was Robert Hooke. Who? Robert Hooke was the first man to discover the cell, but he discovered a dead cell. What kind of cell? Dead cell. Whereas the first living cell was observed by Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Who? Anton von Leeuwenhoek. So this Anton von Leeuwenhoek observed bacterial cells, and it was the first discovered living cell. Plant cell was discovered by Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke was the first man to discover a cell, and this Robert Hooke observed cork cells of oak tree under the microscope. And after this, it was Anton von Leeuwenhoek. He observed the living cells. And cells will also have a nucleus. This nucleus was discovered by Robert Brown. So they are all very different. Robert Brown is different, and Robert Hooke is different. Robert Hooke was the man who discovered the cell. Robert Brown was the man who discovered the nucleus present in the cells. Next, another most important thing, it was Schleiden and Schwann. I am not giving every detail of the cell unit of life, just I am giving you the basic details. Schleiden and Schwann. They proposed cell theory. So cell theory was proposed by Schleiden and Schwann. Together have proposed. The cell theory says that cell is a structural unit and cell is a functional unit. According to cell theory says that cell is a structural unit and cell is a functional unit. But this cell theory that was proposed by the Schleiden and Schwann did not explain how new cells are originating. How new cells are originating. That means they did not say how the new cells are formed. So later there was another scientist called Rudolf Virchow. This man, he said that new cells originates from pre-existing cells. New cells originates from pre-existing cell. So he simply said the same thing as omnis cellula e cellula, which means new cells originates from pre-existing cells. Say for example, this is a cell. When it divides, you are going to get two daughter cells. So now these two daughter cells are formed from pre-existing cells. Understood? Before that, some scientists have thought that the new cells have de novo origin, not from pre-existing. But this was the man for the first time. He said that new cells originate from pre-existing cells. Never the new cells originates in a de novo way. In which way? De novo way. Okay. So that is the importance of this cell theory proposed by Rudolf Virchow. Now this cell theory, whatever the Rudolf Virchow has proposed, it says that cell is not only structural and functional unit, but it is also a hereditary unit. Hereditary unit means this is a cell is also a region for the formation of new cells. So this is the man who proposed modified version of cell theory. So now you try to remember that who proposed cell theory. Cell theory was proposed by Schleiden and Schwann. And who proposed modified version of cell theory? Rudolf Virchow. And why his cell theory is called modified version? This not only says that cell is a structural and functional unit, but it is also a hereditary unit. That means, according to him, new cells originates from pre-existing cells. So this is what you can see with regard to the cell theory. Next, if you take the structural details of a plant cell and animal cell, let us take example of plant and animal cells to have more clarity about the structural details of a cell. The best example for a plant cell is onion peel cell. Onion peel cell. Whereas the best example for animal cell, human cheek cells. Similarly, for prokaryotes, you can take example as bacterial cell. Remember, the animal cell and plant cell, they differ mainly in presence or absence of cell wall. Not only this, it is main character. In animal cells, as you know, there is no cell wall. In plant cells, there is a cell wall. Understood? Now, so eukaryotes includes both animal cell as well as plant cell. So plant cell possess cell wall. Here, so cell wall is present. Here, cell wall is absent. And there are several other differences are also there. We'll discuss that differences in the next coming class. But remember, whether it is plant cell or animal cell or even prokaryotic cell. So for prokaryotic cell, let us take an example of bacteria. In all the cells, animal cells, plant cells and prokaryotic cells like bacterial cells, there is a semi-fluid matrix inside the cells. Semi-fluid matrix inside the cell. This semi-fluid matrix itself is called cytoplasm. What is it called? Cytoplasm. Now there is also some difference between these two. We already discussed under biological classification that eukaryotes have a well-defined nucleus. That means they have a nucleus surrounded by nuclear envelope. So they have a nucleus with nuclear envelope. Whereas in prokaryotic cell, nuclear envelope is absent. There is no nuclear envelope. And the genetic material, which is DNA, directly present in the cytoplasm. Whereas here, the genetic material, that is DNA, is organized in the form of chromosomes. Apart from this, both plant cells, animal cells, that is eukaryotic cells, they have some membrane bounded organelles. Such membrane bounded organelles are absent in prokaryotes. Membrane bounded organelles absent in prokaryotes but present in eukaryotes. It is not that in eukaryotes all the organelles are membrane bounded. Even in eukaryotes there are some organelles which don't have a membrane. That means amembranous organelles are also present in eukaryotes. Got it? So now I am going to give you the list of organelles which have membrane, which don't have membrane, and if they have membrane, then how many membranes are there, like whether they have one or two, that I am going to discuss now. Now listen to me carefully. This is most important and this information may not be available in your NCERT book. So if you take a living cell, they have amembranous organelles. Amembranous organelles. Amembranous means they are not surrounded by any membrane. Let me take some examples here. You can see them like this. Amembranous organelle include ribosomes and centrosome. Centrosome includes centriole. This is amembranous organelle. When it comes to the ribosomes present in plant cells and animal cells and also present in prokaryotic cell. Here the most important thing that we need to understand, in case of plant cell and animal cell, we have two types of ribosomes, 70S and 80S. I will tell you what is this S and what is 70S and what is 80S in the next class. Just try to remember. They have 70S and 80S. Animal cells also same. They also have 70S and 80S. Whereas prokaryotic cell, they have only 70S type of ribosomes. Prokaryotic cells have only 70S type of ribosomes. When it comes to the centrosome, say it is present in animal cells. I am not saying that they are absent in plant, because they are also present in some lower groups of plant cells. Say for example, flagellated gametes or ciliated structures, or even some motile plants like Chlamydomonas. Of course, it is not a plant as per the 5 kingdom system, that is very clear, but as per the 2 kingdom system, Chlamydomonas is also a plant. So Chlamydomonas is a flagellated motile cell. Similarly, volvax is a colonial form. They also have flagella, and when flagella are present, then you can see the centrosome. Got it? Similarly, you can also see them in gametes, motile gametes of bryophytes, pteridophytes, even in case of algae. Understood? So in non-motile gametes they are absent. Non-motile gametes they are absent. Like these centrosomes are absent. So these things you will be knowing much more, like much more information about these things in your plant kingdom chapter. So this is about amembranous organelles. Next, let us see about single membrane bounded. Single membrane bounded. Single membrane bounded organelles. If you look into the single membrane bounded organelles, here also again we have a list of organelles. So that includes vacuoles. So they are present in plant cells. Then You can also see endoplasmic reticulum. Simply we can call it as ER. Then Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus. Next, lysosomes. Lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex or Golgi bodies, lysosomes. Even you can also take microbodies like peroxisomes, glyoxysomes, etc. These are all single membrane bounded organelles. And you can find these organelles like ER, Golgi bodies, lysosomes, microbodies. These are present in both plants and animal cells. They are present in both plants and animal cells. Present in both plant and animal cells. And remember, in all prokaryotes, membrane bounded organelles are absent. So, in prokaryotes, membrane bounded organelles are absent. Understood? This is very important. Similarly, we also have some organelles with two membranes. So there is double membrane bounded organelles. If you look into the double membrane bounded organelles, so that includes plastids. So these plastids are present in plants. Euglenoids means euglena. Chrysophytes are protist. Dinoflagellates. These are also protista members, plastids. They are absent in animals. Similarly, we also have mitochondria. So mitochondria present in both plant and animal cells. Mitochondria. Then you can also include nucleus. Nucleus, of course, it is present in both plant and animal cells. What kind of nucleus? Double membrane bounded nucleus. Okay. So these are the various kinds of organelles about which we are going to study in this chapter. This chapter includes these raw details. Got it? Is it clear for all of you? So, plant cells and animals both have some amembranous organelles, some single membrane bounded organelles, double membrane bounded organelle. Amembranous organelles include ribosomes, centrosomes or centriole. Ribosome, again two types, 70S and 80S. In case of plant cells, both 70S and 80S are present. In animal cells also both 70S and 80S are present. In prokaryotes, only 70S ribosomes are present. I will tell you tomorrow what is this S and what is 70S and what is 80S. Whereas centrosome present in animal cells, absent in almost all plant cells. Remember, absent in almost all plant cells. It is not correct to say that they are completely absent in plant cells. So they are absent in almost all plant cells. Next, when it comes to single membrane bounded, only one membrane is present, one plasma membrane is present around the cells, like that includes vacuole, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, lysosomes, microbodies. So vacuoles are present in plant cells, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, lysosomes and microbodies. Microbodies including peroxisomes and glycosomes, these are all present both plant and animal cells. When it comes to the double membrane bounded, that includes plastids, mitochondria, nucleus. Plastids present in plants, euglenoids, chrysophytes, dinoflagellates. So these chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, these are all protist. These are all the protista members here. So these are all belonging to protista. Next, mitochondria is present both in plants and animals. Of course, they are also present in all eukaryotes, not only plant and animals, all eukaryotes, including protista, fungi, etc. Nucleus also present in both plant and animal. I am just discussing this concept with respect to the plant and animal cells. So this is what you can see, the different types of organelles. So all plant cells and animal cells as well as prokaryotic cell, they have a plasma membrane around the cell, and inside the cell there is a semi-fluid matrix. What do you call that semi-fluid matrix? Cytoplasm. Inside the cytoplasm you can see these kind of organelles. Got it? So if you want to take screenshot, you can take it now. Take the screenshot. Yeah. Is it completed? Okay. So with this I'll close this session, because you are also in enthusiastic state, like because of as you got your SSC result, and so enjoy the day today, but copy this information into your books, and tomorrow we'll continue with other organelles. And if you have any doubts, now you can ask with respect to today's discussion. You can open the chat box. Yeah, it's open. Now you can ask your doubts. You can ask your doubts. I am waiting for your reply. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Yeah, bye. Junior Itachi. So it seems you don't have any doubts with respect to today's class. Yeah, so I'm also getting the same kind of reply. So no doubt, that's great. If we study here, we will definitely get a seat. Definitely Miss Rita Kumari with 100% accuracy, with 100%. You can learn every detail of NCERT in Gosala Sri Chaitanya campus, and surely will go home with a medical seat, provided if you really dedicate yourself for the studies. Like after coming here, simply if you go on like homesick to the home all the time, and taking many leaves and bunking up the classes. If you do, like if you are very irregular to the classes and if you don't listen to the classes properly, then no one can help. See, getting medical seat is not only one-sided, like it's a two-sided, like it's like it depends on your efforts and teachers' effort as well as program designed by the management. So it's a three-dimensional view. Okay, so it's all depends on all these aspects. So just come here with complete dedication, determination, discipline, devotion, and you will definitely go home with a medical seat. Okay, we assure you, we are there for you, and we definitely contribute maximum efforts for your medical seat. Okay, so don't worry, you will definitely get it. That's all. Next, we need to buy both state and NCERT. No need. You can buy just state book, Naruto, Uzumaki. You can buy only state book. No need to buy both state and NCERT. Both are same. Sorry, can you explain? Do we need to buy both sets of NCERT and state book? No. Same question, Karthik. Just buy only state book. That's enough. So state book is enough. No need to buy both NCERT and state. Okay. Okay then. Yeah, anything else? NCERT is okay. I'm saying with respect to the biology, Naruto. With respect to the biology state book and NCERT both are same. Biology, with respect to the biology textbook, state book and NCERT book exactly same. There is no change. Okay. So buy state book. That's enough. For physics and chemistry, you can get NCERT books because there may be some difference. I don't know because I'm not aware about that physics and chemistry information. So you just contact with those teachers, they will tell. But biology, you can buy state book. Yeah. So regarding offline classes and when these online classes are going to end, these questions don't ask me because you can inquire all these things with your administrators. So can we buy NCERT of BPC book and books English? Yeah, you can buy, you can purchase. Okay, you can purchase. Thank you all. You are not asking any doubt with respect to our today's discussion. You are just asking your personal doubts, like your curriculum doubts. So this we can discuss later. So thank you very much, and with this today's class I am closing, and we'll meet again tomorrow at the same time, that is around 11:40, and we'll go with further details of this chapter. Thank you, and I congratulate each and everyone who successfully completed their 10th class, and also heartfully I welcome each and everyone for into our kingdom of Gosala. This is kingdom of doctors. Okay, so here will make you become a doctor, and you'll go home with utmost pleasure and happy. Okay, so all the best. Thank you.